What's up, y'all? It's your boy eBay Fight Predictions in the building. And man, oh man, UFC 279 won't leave me alone, man. I thought I made all my breakdowns for fights that are never gonna happen. Oh man, okay. Oh man, I don't know what to say. I don't know where to start. Okay, so here's the thing. I knew something was up when the press conference, I didn't even talk about that, uh, was weird, right? We only had Holland and D-Rod, right? And then I take a nap, right? And I see on my phone, man, it's like it's blowing up. I see comes up misses weight. So I'm like, okay, all right, he missed weight. It was by 8 pounds, but I still, for some reason, I thought Nate was gonna take the fight, right? I don't blame him that he didn't take the fight. That's fair. It's a lot of weight, but right then I take another nap, and then I see on my phone, Tony fucking Ferguson versus Nathaniel Diaz is the new fight, right? I'm like, oh my fucking god, please stop. I was like, no. And then now I'm also seeing Geely Lang versus Daniel Rodriguez is also a fight that might be potentially made. So they basically switched the whole entire card around. Um, I mean, it is what it is, man. At the end of the day, I know Dana White is fucking losing his shit right now, man. I know that dude's fucking going nuts, but like, and I don't blame him, man. And this is what he gets when you build a card around one fucking fight, and the card isn't that strong. This is what happens. We have no backups plan. We don't have this and that plan. This is what happens, and they switched everything around. The only fight that I've been seeing people think they're gonna get made, I don't think is necessarily gonna get made, is Kevin Holland versus Chimaev. I'd seen Holland post on his IG saying that if he's not the main event and it's not 5 rounds, he's not fighting. So I wouldn't be surprised if Khamzat Chimaev doesn't fight this weekend, and we just get Tony versus Nate, and G Lang versus Daniel Rodriguez. Which, I mean, Nate can sell the pay per view on his own because it's by himself, but yeah, man, it is what it is. Yeah, so Tony versus Nate. Let's talk about that. Um, Man, I never thought I'd say this, but I got Tony Ferguson, man. I think Tony, he's been given a lot of high level competition. Um, Nate has two, and Leon Edwards. He fought the champion. I give him that. But besides that, he fought Jorge Masvidal. And before that, he fought Anthony Pettis, who he beat. And Pettis is losing to guys like Stevie Ray and PFL. No disrespect. Um, and then, yeah, so it's like, I think the levels of competition is a little different. Nate has pillow hands. I think, what's it called? Tony working with Jackson Wink it's a good look for him. And it's not actually a good look for him, but in this sense, it might be a good look for him going into this matchup. So yeah, I'm actually rocking with Tony here. I think he's gonna out cardio Nate. Yeah, I just think he's gonna outwork Nate. I really do in here. I think he has more tools, elbows, knees. Like, he does more. Um, I don't know if he's gonna wrestle. I've always had this weird feeling Tony's actually gonna try to wrestle in one of these fights. Um, so I don't know. I could see that. He doesn't normally wrestle, but you never know what camp changes. And Jackson Wink, and they love wrestling. That's one of their things. They made Holly Holm wrestle, Michelle Watterson wrestle sometimes. So you never know. They might implore Tony to shoot takedowns and dive for legs. So yeah, you never know. You might see that. So yeah, I'm rocking with Tony there by decision. I'm not 100% confident. Nate could just box him up and teach him some respect. Wouldn't be surprised. And then yeah, G Lang versus Dan Rodriguez. Fucking Lee's gonna knock him out, man. Lee just has to touch that chin once, and we're all good. It's the same situation with the Kevin Holland fight, man. Dude got dropped by Dwight Grant. If Dwight Grant can do that, Lee can do that. But this time you ain't surviving. So I'm rocking with Lee there to beat Dan Rodriguez. And last but not least, Khamzat Chimaev versus Holland, which I don't think is gonna happen. But if they do fight, and I have to give a prediction here, um, man, this sucks, man. I really do like Holland, but I'd have to rock with Khamzat, man. Even though he is a complete clown for what he did today, he is a complete clown. And man, am I so proud of everyone on MMA Twitter for shitting on this guy for what he did to this card. He deserves nothing but disrespect. No respect for Mr. Khamzat Chimaev. But it's funny, I haven't called him Bumzot yet. Forgot to do that. But yeah, I'd have to rock with Bumzot here over Holland. I've seen Holland get controlled by guys like Brunson and Marvin Vettori. Like, why wouldn't I think any different of Bumzot to do that to Holland? Because, just the wrestling advantage that Chimaev has. It's just unfair for Holland. I know Holland's been working on his wrestling, but you can't fix those holes so quickly. And also he wouldn't be fighting at welterweight. He'd be fighting at, I think, at middleweight, right, or catchweight. So yeah, it is what it is. Hope you guys kind of enjoyed this little reaction, recap, or whatever you want to call it. I think it's a complete fiasco, but those are kind of like my picks going into the card. If you wanted to know, Chimaev is a clown. I feel bad for Dana, and I hope you guys enjoyed the little senior citizen main event between Tony and Nate. I know you guys wanted that fight, so yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but hey, it is what it is. I'm happy if you guys are happy, so let's go. Go follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter, like, comment, and share the video. Your boy's out of here.